better.
Introducing Orchid by WA Production. Orchid is a chorus plugin on steroids. It's your easy way to liven up dull and thin audio, producing effects from subtle thickening to all-out crazy comb filtering transformations. Use it on synths, bass lines, drums, vocals, and any time you need to add depth and shimmer. Here's a few before and after examples to get started.
So fine, so true, you never make me blue. So fine, so true, you never make me blue.
Running in all major plugin formats for Mac and PC, you'll be familiar with the standard chorus controls for speed and depth. Orchid takes these basic principles and runs with them, quadrupling the power with a total of 4 chorus modules running in parallel. Then we add new ways to process feedback using reverb, delay, shimmer, spread and filtering. With a pop-free bypass, a selection of presets and a useful waveform display, this plugin will push your chorus game to the next level. Whether you want to bust out some authentic 80s synth leads or add a new level of depth to more modern productions, Orchid is for you. So let's explore, and don't forget to grab some headphones or listen through decent monitors to hear the full effect of the processing. Let's start with this basic retro synth pad, a natural candidate for chorus processing, and I'll explore the parameters in turn. First off, you can see the waveform display in the centre. This will change as I adjust the parameters. Keep an eye on it. The centre mix ratio dial controls the mix between the dry signal and the chorus effect. If you've used a chorus plugin before, you'll be familiar with the speed and depth dials, which control the internal LFO parameters. As Orchid is duplicating 4 different copies of the signal simultaneously, it's easy to reach for thickness and depth with quite conservative settings for these 2 dials. As with every WA Production plugin, clicking the plugin logo bypasses the processing and it's click and pop free. There's also this mute source button that kills the original signal, leaving you with just the chorus effect. This feedback dial adjusts the amount of processed signal fed back into the modules. Tweak it just a little to subtly multiply the chorusing effect. Or push it up further for an extreme result that sounds similar to a comb filter. The spread dial pushes the chorus modules further left and right across the stereo field. This dial comes in especially useful with mono audio, like vocal lines, giving them a much thicker feel.
Take my hand, lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on. Lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on. Lead me on.
Sticking with the vocal for a second, this is a great way to demo the delay parameter. This dial delays the chorus effect by up to 100 milliseconds, really useful if you want the impact of a clean vocal take, but giving a chorused feel a little later in the signal.
Lead me on, take my hand, lead me on, lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on, take my hand.
Adding in a little reverb with the space dial is a great technique, as you get a nice clean vocal with a hint of chorus and ambience in the delayed signal.
Lead me on, take my hand, lead me on, take my hand, lead me on, lead me on. Take my hand, lead me on, take my hand, lead me on, take my hand, lead me on, lead me on.
This can also be a useful technique for anything that needs clean transients, like synth chords and bass lines. This dial, Shimmer, adds up to 2 octaves of harmonics above the original audio, generating a sparkly top end with a slow phasing effect. If any frequencies are peaking or getting a bit out of hand, there are useful high and low pass frequency filters here. Just drag the high and low handles to edit, and click on the buttons below to change the filter type. Listen to how I can isolate only the highest frequencies to add an interesting top-end fizz to this kick. Don't forget the preset browser here, where you can load and save your own chorus settings. So that's the basic concept behind Orchid, a chorus powerhouse like you've never seen before. Try the trial version yourself, available now at waproduction.com and the Plugin Boutique site. Thanks for watching.